Hi, I'm Robin with Big Doodle Dreams, and this sweet little girl, she's an English Springer Spaniel. I have named her Olive, but she's a brand new addition, and as with all brand new additions, I have to health test. So the topic that I'm covering on this video is health testing and the importance of it. So every breed comes with their own set of diseases that are common to that breed. And they've made it very easy for breeders to be able to test and make sure that they're free and clear of those diseases, because certainly you want to eliminate as much of any chance for problems down the road. You want to eliminate those chances. So the health testing system has become very easy. There are multiple companies. The one that I'm using is Paw Print Genetics. There's Embark, but there are multiple companies that offer this as, you know, a way of being able to test your animals without having to go to the vet, without having to go anywhere. So I'm registered with Paw Print Genetics, and I have used them in the past. And they have changed some of the ways they collect their specimen and some of the ways. Oh well, the cat has entered the video. Yes, I know. See, I love kitties too. I'm not sure she's even seen a cat yet. So, so let's just talk about the whole collection, because I don't think she's going to want to stay outside. It's really cold today. Previously, they used to send 3 swabs, and I would swab the mouth with 3 separate swabs. Now they send just 1, and they've made it a lot easier and a little bit more clear cut as to what they're wanting. So you don't want to swab the mouth after the dog has been eating, because obviously you're more likely to pick up food particles, and that could alter the test results. You want to have a dog that hasn't been eating, and she's not eaten. She's had some water recently, but she hasn't had any food. And when you swab, you don't want to swab the teeth. You're actually going to try to, you swab on the inside of the lip and the mouth. And you do it for 30 seconds. And I'm going to get right to it because she is cold. But they send these, and they're already pre-packaged and everything with the whole kit, and they're labeled. So her label, her name label is already in here for her. But it's nice because they are sterile. They're tucked away, nice and hidden, and everything is already labeled. So it even has the barcode on it on this part. So this is the foam piece that they now are using, and I'm gonna finesse so I have more than one hand. I'm gonna tuck it inside of her little mouth right here, and I'm gonna turn it and turn it. Right, girl? I'm kind of counting. I gotta count to 30 for this. I know you might be uncomfortable. I'm just jiggling it. I'm not really moving it a little bit on her, but her mouth is very small. You're a good girl. It's okay. You're a good girl. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I know. Easy. Easy. It's okay. Yes. Yeah, so we're about done. And that was the end of that. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to untwist it, keeping this upright because there is a liquid in there. And now I've added it back on. And they said to turn it up and down, up and down, up and down. Now she's starting to shake. But I do want to cover more information. So we're going to stop the video there. All right, and we're back. She was too cold. It's 36 degrees out here right now. They send with the information. They send exactly how to collect the specimen, just like I showed you. And then every order has forms that explain which dogs are being tested, and then they require your signature on it. So this all goes back into the envelope. Takes probably 2 to 3 weeks before I'll get all the results back. And then this is probably the most important part, is when you actually get results and what they look like and what they mean. So this dog, this is one of my poodles, Scooby, and This is what he was all tested for, and this is just the regular, normal poodle panel that I ordered. And essentially, he's normal clear, so he's not even a carrier of something. So let's just talk about diseases and what all this means, because even a carrier, it's not, you don't have a dog that's sick. It's just simply being a carrier of something. So in genetics, we'll just talk about one gene variable, the PRA, progressive retinal atrophy. So this is a disease that's common to the eye, and it's common among multiple breeds. So it's not just on poodles, but it's poodles, it's Australian shepherds, it's multiple breeds. So they can have one copy of this gene mutation, which would be a carrier. And a carrier it just means that they carry that single copy. It doesn't mean that they're going to have PRA. They just carry that one copy. Now, if a dog has 2 copies, if they end up with 2 copies of PRA, then essentially the storm is there for them to end up having PRA. Does it mean that they're going to? It does not. It just simply means that they will have, they're in that bubble of dogs that, could likely wind up with PRA, and that it would be a genetic cause. So one copy is just carrier. When we look at breeding dogs together, if you have a dog with 1 copy of PRA and another dog with a copy of PRA, you can put them together and wind up with dogs that have 2 copies that are now affected, as we would call it. And you don't want to do that. That's the wrong thing to do. So if you have a dog that's just a carrier of PRA, you can use them and breed them to a dog that is not a carrier of PRA, and you will not create dogs that are going to have the genetic form of PRA. So when you get results, you read them, you look at them, and the companies put out a whole lot more information than what I just gave, just the simple basics, carrier versus affected, and what affected actually means. So this is an expensive process. When I go to the whole concept of I need to purchase a new dog to be part of my program, this is just one of those next steps that's required. It's honestly, it's peace of mind. I know that when a puppy leaves me, I'm not handing over something that has a whole lot of genetic problems, because I took the time to do this. Now, does this eliminate everything? No. Unfortunately, there are certain things that you cannot test for. It's trial and error. It's, you'll have a litter and you could have a puppy or 2 that have a umbilical hernia, which is it's a little outy belly button. But it's genetic, and you can't test for it. So trying to achieve perfectness, trying to achieve that goes even beyond just the health testing component. This is just one piece. And there are many other pieces to this. So you got to see the whole, process and everything here. Current prices on health testing, right around $200 for a dog to get done. So even if you have a pet at home and you're not sure and you want to know you certainly can go online and look and do it. But I hope that I provided some good information to you guys, and thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys soon.